In a place so far out of reach, beyond our own consciousness, there is a world where life is created and destroyed by eternal entities. These entities were called gods by more mortals. The ethereals devote their eternal existence to their own selfish welfare. As ancient and vain as life itself, the ethereals hold a high status of self-worth that is constantly being threatened by other ethereals. Battling among themselves is not only a way to spend their time, but also the only way to keep their status intact. That was until Dirk appeared. Dirk, a resistive ethereal, conceived a new way of fighting that would satisfy the insatiable boredom of the gods. The ethereals liked Dirk's new way of fighting. It was established as a new solution to solve their continuous confrontation, the Battle of KAOS. Under the strict rules of KAOS, two gods will randomly choose 20 of the best warriors in the galaxy. These warriors will be forced to fight to the death for their god. Each ethereal can interfere in the arena 3 times, or can they do more? Leaving the rest of the battle in the hands of fate. The one that loses the battle will accept their defeat and obey the wishes of the winner.
Hey everyone, and welcome to KAOS. The Battle of KAOS is a 2-player game for players at the age of 14. One fight takes about 25 minutes, and if you want to be part of this fight, you have to declare a wish, and if you win, maybe you will have a better life. So let's see what's in the box. The box contains 2 of these player mats. Also we have 40 fighter cards, and 6 each, 3 for each player of these so-called glintstones. Then we have this specialty die and the 2 power of dice. Before we talk about this game, let's check out how we set up this game and make the rules clear.
As I told you before, first, each ethereal has to declare the wish upon their victory. Next, divide the cards into 4 piles by the type of the fighter. We have 4 titans, 12 strategists, 16 warriors and 8 stealth types. Next, we shuffle each of the piles and deal, in this case, 2 titans to each player. This is what we do with every pile. Now everybody shuffled their stack of cards. Take the player mat and lay your cards on the team area. Everybody gets 3 of the glintstones and 1 of the power die. Now before we start, all we have to do is draw 3 cards and the game begins. One important thing, you always have to have 3 cards in your hand, except when there are supporters.
So the game is played in 7 phases. The first phase is the initiative, followed by the planning phase. Next comes the pre-combat phase, the specialty phase, the combat phase, the post-combat phase, and last but not least, the final phase. Then everything comes back again and again and again, till one player is not able to play any card out of their pool by any reasons. Then you have lost the game and you have to make the wishes come true from your opponent. So let's check out the initiative. In the initiative phase, everybody rolls that power die, and whoever has the highest roll has the first initiative, and then it just goes to the next player in the next round and back and so on. Let's go to the planning phase.
In the planning phase, each ethereal reveals a chosen fighter card from the hand, so-called the pool, and lay it down in the combat area. But since this is the first round, we have to lay it down like this. After both players laid down their card, we have to reveal it at the same time. My enemy has the Chaos Shield, and since this is a firefighter, we have to check out this circle here. And we see the water style is stronger than the water style. So what does this mean for this fight now? We are able to move our captain curse to the right hand side and get a +1 bonus to any specialty that is the ability for this round. Next, we give 3 choices, which I'm going to explain to you now.
Still in the planning phase, after revealing your fighter, we are able to use one of the 3 following abilities: the sacrifice for power, the sacrifice for life, or the sacrifice for energy.
So, if you want to use the sacrifice for power, all you have to do is to take the top card from your team stack and lay it down into the graveyard area. That means you get a +2 bonus to your fighting ability in this round, and in this case we have a +3 bonus. Will be an easy fight, huh? If you want to use the sacrifice for life, you are able to weaken your own fighter to revive fighters from the graveyard. You may remove a maximum of +3 bonus to revive a fighter for each bonus that is removed. So in this case, I will remove +1 to lay this card, the top card from my graveyard, to the top of my team area. You can not use this sacrifice if your opponent has a fighter in the hand from the same type, in this case a strategist. If you want to use the sacrifice for energy, all you have to do is lay down 2 fighters from your pool, and you will get a glintstone back that you used earlier in the game. In the pre-combat phase, you may exhaust and place a glint point on your opponent's fighter to raise their skill. Also, the strategist can use their ability in this round if they are in the combat zone. In this case, I could exhaust a glint point from my opponent, or I could restore an exhausted glint point that I used earlier. Also, I could use the glintstone that I used in this round if I wish so.
In the specialty phase, the one who has the initiative votes the specialty die, and whatever is the result, this is the ability that is used for the next combat phase. If the result is this K for KAOS, the one who has the initiative choose the ability for the next combat phase. If you don't like your result, you are able to reroll it once, and then you have to use the second result.
Alright, let's go to the combat phase. In the combat phase, we're able to support our fighters with warrior type monsters or fighters from our pool. I lay down the Black Storm, and now after we rolled our power die, in this case we have a 5, we can use the skill that is written on the card. If the power value is even, you may change the specialty for combat. In this case I don't need to use this skill, so I would not have lay down this fighter, but to show you the rules I will do it. And yeah, I won't use the skill because this is one of the best abilities my Captain Curse has, so I won this round easy. After the fight, my support is not from the same element as my Captain Curse is, so my Black Storm will go to the graveyard. I could use as many supports I wish for this fight, and yeah, let's see what happens next. Alright, now we are in the post-combat phase, and that means all the stealth fighters can use their skills. But since we used a glint point for the Chaos Shield in this case, he is not able to use their skill, and also we have defeated it, so this Chaos Shield goes straight to the graveyard.
Let's go to the final phase. In the final phase, whoever lost the battle has the chance or the ability to remove the 3 cards in their pool and lay it on the graveyard. That means you destroy the opponent's fighter, and otherwise it would still stay in the combat area but without any bonus. any elemental bonus or sacrifice for power bonus is removed, and all the glintstones that are still on the board are also removed. You have to draw 3 cards after you use this ability. The next player gets the initiative and the planning phase begins. These are all the rules for KAOS. Let's check out what I think about the Battle of KAOS. Yeah, what can I tell you about KAOS? KAOS is a great game. My first impression when I saw the KAOS dudes on Instagram, I was like, whoa, what is this for a game? I mean, look at the cards, they are really perfect, they're gorgeous. I love the details and everything. Every single card is individual, and they took so much love and I guess money in every single card. This is unbelievable. I don't know what to say about it. It's like crazy. I mean, this is the reason why I really wanted to try it, and I can just say it's totally worth it to try it. You have to bake this game because just of the art style. I mean, for real. Yeah, let's go to the mechanic. The mechanic is a quartet's deck building style battle, yeah, that's really great for a quick game night, or a quick game between the games in a game night as a starter, or even as a finisher if you're still hungry for a little quick game. And this is what KAOS is, a little quick game between the games, or between whatever you are doing. It's great to have a break. And even if you have a wish that has to become true, maybe, yeah, why not? But that's not all I can say about KAOS. There's still something on the way, and this makes the game even better.
Rules? A god does not listen to rules.
With the mini expansion Dirk, we have as the ethereal more opportunities. We are able to cheat and have 4 more abilities, and let the opponent have a bad feeling when they use special things like placing a fighter in the combat area or something else. But after we used those 4 cheats, Dirk comes into play, and whoever uses a cheat again is punished. And this is not harmful. This is really bad for both players. So with this expansion, the game has completely changed and makes it really, really great. After I received this mini expansion, I really begin to play and love this game. It gets really stressful when Dirk comes into play, and it's a great, great game now, and I just have to recommend it to you and everyone out there who wants to play a new battle KAOS deck building game. And this is what you have to own. This is the Battle of KAOS. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my review. And I hope you bake it. See you soon in the next video.